welcome to the BBC School Report. My name is Vicky.
My name is Ronak.
In national news, it was almost 4 weeks ago when a Malaysian airplane went missing. It has been discovered that parts of the fallen plane found approximately 1 week ago were not from a Malaysian Airlines plane.
The families of the people on board are distraught and demand that the search is continued.
Now let's go to news close to home.
Rio High School has been in the rehearsals for High School Musical, which is being performed tonight, tomorrow and on Saturday.
Now we are going to our reporters Yamina and Chrissy, who are interviewing some of the cast.
Hello, my name's Yamina.
And my name's Chrissy. Today we will be talking to you about the Blue High School musical production.
Every year, Bell High School produces different types of musicals. Last year it was Grace.
And this year it's a high school musical.
Yay! This production has been practiced so much.
It will be performed today, tomorrow and the day after. Yay!
Now we are going to interview two of the main characters from High School Musical. They are Troy Bolton and Gabrielle Montez.
How long has it taken you to get to this stage?
October, but we actually had about 2 months of solid rehearsals after school every single day till about 7 to get it all finished.
Why have you chosen to start in this play?
I've chosen to start in this play because I love singing and I love acting and I love dancing and I love the musical.
Did you enjoy rehearsing and performing this play?
I enjoyed it, but it has been stressful coping with my A-levels and trying to please our director. It's been quite hard.
Did you enjoy playing Troy?
Yeah, it's quite an interesting role. It's different to what I was playing last year, because last year I was more of a hard character, whereas this year I'm more of a sweet guy, so it's fun to play someone, play different character.
How did you feel when you performed High School Musical to your audience for the first time?
Well, the first time you perform, it's exciting but nerve-wracking at the same time. I think one of the main things to do is just to enjoy yourself, because musicals are supposed to be fun. So yeah, it's just enjoyable really.
Would you encourage other students to take part in the Bell musicals, and if so, why?
Yeah, I definitely would, because I think getting involved in musicals allows you to add value to your high school experience. So it's no longer just about the grades and every individual subject, but you get to meet new people, you get to sing and dance, and just to really have fun throughout the school year as opposed to just focusing on work. So I really would encourage people to get involved with the musical, something like a musical.
Both of you mind singing any song for us from High School Musical?
This feeling's like no other. I want you to know. I want you to know. Oh, I never had someone who knows me like you do. The way you do. The way you do. I never had someone as good for me as you. No one like you. Like you. So lonely before I finally
Bill High School has always given pupils a chance to broadcast radio shows on a station called Radio XL, which helped launch the career of Simon Amsterdam.
We will now hand over to Zaid and Arjun, who are in the broadcasting studio for an interview with a regular Radio XL DJ.
Thank you, Vicky and Ronak. Radio XL is a radio station for Bill. Also, Radio XL can help you speak out loud and be less shy. A lot of things have been learned by Radio XL. Now Arjun will interview a special guest, Sufyan.
So Sophia, what made you do Radio XL?
Well, it was I was in the school and I really wanted to get started in the media department. So I heard about Radio XL, so I thought, it's a good opportunity. I can get to notice me, be noticed in the media department for my what skills I have. So I decided to join. I was put in a group with 2 other people in my year. So I said okay, and we did a show.
What have you learned?
Well, I've learned about mixing, how to use mixing desks. I've learned an array of things. what kind of impact do you think it has on students' learning? I think it gives more creativity. It's good for your grammar. It helps you speak louder, speak more confidently, helps you have more imagination with the music, mixing desk and all that stuff. I mean, it does a lot of things, you know. Not just some people would just say, oh, it's a waste of time, but no, it helps you in its own way.
Hi, I'm Missy T and I have my own show called The Mouth every single morning, 10 AM till 11 AM.
I didn't know that I was interested in radio, but being on Radio Excel has helped me gain a lot more experience in another medium.
The best part about being on radio is just the freedom to like do what you want, or let your show be about what you want it to be about.
Good music, definitely just good music. Obviously the talking helps, but people will be encouraged by the music. Listen to.
It's really fun.
Good.
Yeah,
We'll do it again next year.
It's just a whole experience.
It was quite funny as well. Like some of it was serious, and then we had the banter as well, so people enjoy it.
Hardest part for me was like convincing everybody that one D is better than Justin Bieber, and I'm still working on that today.
Really, when you do it, it's actually really cool and amazing.
You're listening to Radio Excel.
Radio Excel.
Radio Excel.
You're listening to Radio Excel.
Best station ever. Yeah.
Good kid. One last time.
So stories, how is creativity used in English?
What I've been doing with my Year 9s at the moment is we've been linking poetry with music and media. So we've looked at classical writers and analysing poetry that we normally do, and then we've turned that into performance poetry, spoken word, and bringing back music as well. So the idea was to show poetry not as just something that we read in the classroom and write some essays on. Actually, poetry is a lot more than that, and it's used in songs, advertising, it's pretty much used in everything. So that was the general idea behind it. That's it.
What have you been doing in your English lessons?
Well, at the beginning of English, when we started looking at classical poems, such as writers like Wolfram and Thomas Hardy. And then, as we progressed further, we started looking at more recent artists like Tupac. And we watched some music videos showing, not looking at not just the music video, but we're actually looking at the message behind it and why they've done this in different ways.
So, how's this helped you?
Well, I was thinking about writing my own poems, but I was just thinking about it. And then I saw different styles of people's writings, authors, and then, yeah, just gave me a boost to actually start writing my own poems. And it's a great way if you feel angry or upset, just write a few words down and it actually makes sense.
Can you share some of your poetry?
Yeah, we've been creating our own anthem in class within the last few weeks, and we've come up with a poem that I'd like to show you. People fighting in the corridors, we don't know what to do. Uppercut them in the face, we talk about the doomed youth. Whispers flying round, rumours spread like fire. Haters all around, the situation's dire. Let's glimpse us from the other people's vision. I guarantee there'll be a great division. People see us like some wannabe G's, but I'll just say this, that's just how it seems. We don't want to stand out or nothing, everyone only notices our costume.
In 2012, Naomi O'Neill was left badly scarred when her so-called friend, Mary Coney, threw acid in her face.
Naomi now lives in a one-bedroom in a hostel with her mother, who she acts as a carer for.
Mary Coney was sentenced to 12 years in prison.
Closer to home in Bill Year 7 and Year 8, boys and girls took part in the London Youth Games indoor athletics.
We now go over to Adrian, Nabiha, Aiden and Ava, who will be interviewing two of the athletes who took part.
Hi, my name's Aiden.
Hi, my name is Ava.
And we're going to interview Kira and Maxwell about the London Youth Games.
Why did you join the athletics team?
Because I like running and sport.
When did you go?
A few weeks ago.
year?
Yeah.
Where was it?
At the Copper Box in the Olympic Stadium.
How did you feel when you won?
I was excited, happy, and I enjoyed winning. Hi, my name is Adrian. I'm here with Nabiha.
Today we're going to be interviewing Rihanna, who has also joined the athletics competition. Why did you join the athletics team?
I joined because Miss said I should.
When did you go?
I went on the 4th of March.
Where was it?
It was in the Olympic Park.
How did you feel?
Excited.
Who do you think will win the title this season?
I'm not sure. I think we have a chance of winning that.
Thank you, Kara.
Back to the studio.
Thank you to all our interviewees.
Back to studio.
To football now. Yesterday in Barclays Premier League, Liverpool beat Sunderland 2-1. The scores were Sturridge with a left foot finish and Gerrard with a free kick at the edge of the box into the top right corner. Sunderland take one back as Key scores a header from a corner which ends as the match ends at 2-1.
Now Bill High School has invested a lot of money in expanding its Key Stage 3 base, and we are now going over to George and Rajvi, who are interviewing the site manager.
I'm George. I am going to talk about the new expansion in Bill. Bill High School is expanding their school by adding brand new buildings for Key Stage 3. They will have 1,080 students studying in the new building. This will leave the old school for Key Stage 4 and the sixth form students. Now we have our reporter Rajvi talking to the site manager.
How long will it take to finish?
The school is going to take approximately about another 15 weeks to complete construction. We'll complete the finish on the 22nd of July this year.
Do you think it will finish on time?
I think it will, yes. We're currently reporting on programme and there's also potential for it to finish a little bit earlier.
What is the difference between the two buildings?
One of the biggest differences I think you'll notice in the new school is the open spaces you have. As you know, in the school at the moment it's quite tight and the corridors are closed in. In the new school they're very airy, open voids, big roof lights, make it pleasant to walk around.
What are the features of the new school?
Okay, one of the biggest features you're going to have in the new school is one of your Sports England sports hall. You're going to have cricket nets in there, tennis, badminton, basketball pitches, dance studio, changing rooms, brand new changing rooms, showers, and sort of viewing areas for people to watch the sports taking place.
In other news, Barack Obama says it was a great honour to meet the Pope today during a visit to Rome. He was met by Italian and Vatican officials.
And finally, yesterday, the Queen hosted a palace party. Niall Horan, Louis Walsh and ex-boxer Barry McGuigan was there in attendance. Apparently, the Queen told Niall Horan that she quite liked One Direction.
Thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoyed our BBC Score Report.
We would like to thank everyone that took part. Thank you and goodbye.
Goodbye.